For higher risk, indoor mask-off activities like F&B dining, we could differentiate the guidelines so that a group size of up to 8 persons can be allowed for fully vaccinated persons. Otherwise, the group size will remain at 5 persons.
Looking beyond July 12, ministers are setting the stage for the next phase of Singapore's reopening. It's only been 3 days and the oximeters that were given out for free are already being sold online. And a man who robbed a bank in Holland Village has been sentenced to jail and he will be caned. This is the Straits Times Newsnight. Good evening, I'm Dylan Ang. If you're excited about the restrictions that are easing from next Monday, then wait till you hear what could be in store from later this month. Today, we learned that Singapore is setting the stage for the next phase of its reopening, sometime around the end of July. Ministers Lawrence Wong and Ong Ye Kung telling reporters that when half of the population has been fully vaccinated in a couple of weeks' time, restrictions could be eased further.
So at current rate of vaccination, we expect 50% of our population to have received 2 doses of vaccines around the week of 26 July. That means around the starting of the 4th week of July, we would have achieved 50% of our population having received 2 doses. But by then, that is an important milestone, and I think we can open up even further.
So what are some of the measures being considered for the next phase of reopening? For one, a group of 8 people could dine in at restaurants if all in the group are fully vaccinated. And even though work from home will continue, more employees could return to the workplace based on the percentage of the total employees who are fully vaccinated.
As our vaccination coverage continues to increase, we will look at differentiated safe management measures for vaccinated persons. And as explained, there is a good public health basis for this, because if you have been vaccinated, you get good protection against the infection and against severe illness. And therefore, you don't need to have such strict measures applied to a vaccinated person or to groups of vaccinated persons.
That's plenty for us to look forward to, with detailed guidelines expected to be announced in the coming weeks. But more immediately, some restrictions will be relaxed from July 12th. And do let us know which one you're most looking forward to. Now, from Monday, groups of up to 5 people can once again dine in at F&B outlets. That's up from the current limit of 2. Wedding receptions as well can resume for up to 250 people with pre-event testing. Gyms can conduct indoor mask-off activities in groups of up to 5 and classes of up to 50. And while work from home will remain the default arrangement, social gatherings at the workplace will be allowed for up to 5 people in a group. Now, investigations are continuing in the case of a 16-year-old boy who suffered a cardiac arrest after he lifted weights in a gym. It happened 6 days after he received the first dose of the COVID-19 vaccine. Singapore's Director of Medical Services, Kenneth Mark, gave some new details about the case this afternoon.
He had been lifting a weight that was nearly twice his body weight. So that is in fact quite an exceptional activity to undertake in the gym. And he had been also taking some supplements. We don't actually know what the actual cause is for his out of hospital cardiac arrest. The specialists in the hospital are keeping their eyes open into all the various possibilities, and it is indeed one of the possibilities that this might be due to an inflammation of the heart muscle, a myocarditis. It could be possibly related to the vaccinations, but this is one of several possibilities that they are chasing.
And looking at today's COVID-19 numbers, 12 new cases were confirmed today, with 5 in the community. Of these, 2 are unlinked and 3 linked to existing cases. 7 imported cases were also confirmed. Oximeters given out for free by Temasek Foundation are being sold online for as much as $30. Checks by the Straits Times found at least 10 such listings on Carousel, with prices ranging from $19.90 to $30. Now, in a Facebook post, Temasek Holdings Chief Executive Ho Ching said selling them on online platforms is fine, so that others who wish to have extra sets may be able to attain them. Temasek Foundation, however, stressed that it encourages residents to collect only what they need. In other news, a Canadian man who escaped with more than $30,000 after robbing a Standard Chartered Bank branch in Holland Village 5 years ago has been sentenced to 5 years jail and 6 strokes of the cane. David James Roach had earlier pleaded guilty to 1 count each of robbery and moving his criminal gains out of Singapore. Meanwhile, 19-year-old Derek Ng, who had threatened to kill English Premier League footballer Neil Mopey and his family members, has been sentenced to 9 months probation. He had made multiple threats via Instagram last year after Mopey had scored the winning goal for Brighton and Hove Albion against Arsenal. Ng's mother was also bonded for $5,000 to ensure his good behaviour. Let's take a look at what's been trending on social media today. Scenes of jubilation for Italy, who are 1 win away from being crowned champions of Europe after a penalty shootout victory over Spain secured a place in Sunday's final. Awaiting them is England or Denmark, who go head-to-head tonight. Now, despite never reaching the European Championship final and having last won a major trophy at the 1966 World Cup, the Three Lions remained favourites to beat the Danes in front of 60,000 fired-up fans at Wembley. England captain Harry Kane says it's time for the team to prove they deserve to be ranked among the world's top nations and to go out there and perform. Is it coming home? Guess we'll find out if they are on their way from 3 a.m. Singapore time. It's back. The 74th edition of the Cannes Film Festival got off to a roaring start, with the red carpet rolled out for the first time in more than 2 years due to COVID-19. Kicking off the world's glitziest film festival was Annette, a fantastical musical starring Adam Driver and Marion Cotillard and scored by the musical duo Sparks. Now, it is one of the many films that will be screened across 12 days. The festival was officially declared open by last year's Palme d'Or winner Bong Joon-ho, director Pedro Almodovar, Jodie Foster and jury president Spike Lee, in a mixture of Korean, Spanish, French and English. And that's not all. Certainly a night to remember for Foster, who received her Lifetime Achievement Award years after she had first gone to Cannes as a 13-year-old when she starred in Taxi Driver. The festival will take place from now till July 17. And talk about an upgrade. Nintendo has unveiled an all-new version of its Switch console with an upgraded display. Yes, that's right, a 7-inch OLED screen that aims to help drive demand as we approach the year-end shopping season. It's the first hardware upgrade since the Switch was first released in 2017 and also features a wide adjustable stand, a dock with a wired LAN port, 64GB of internal storage and enhanced audio. It's set to cost $350 or about 472 Singapore dollars and will be released on October 8th. Is it worth the upgrade? Let us know what you think in the comments. And that wraps up the Straits Times Newsnight. Do visit straitstimes.com to see more videos and subscribe to our YouTube channel by hitting the button below. Keep safe. I'll see you tomorrow.